Hello, this is History Shorts with the Artifactual Scholar. Today, I'll be talking about the tragic reign of Maximilian I, Emperor of Mexico. Maximilian was an Austrian archduke, the younger brother of the Emperor of Austria. The question that arises is how did a Habsburg prince end up as the Emperor of Mexico? In the mid-19th century, Mexico underwent a period of severe political instability. The loss of territory during the Mexican-American War of 1846 to 1848, coupled with a 3-year-long civil war known as the Reform War, left Mexico deeply indebted to European creditors. When the pro-Republican, liberal Mexican government led by Benito Juarez suspended debt payments in 1861, Britain, Spain, and France sent naval forces to Veracruz to demand repayment. Britain and Spain eventually negotiated an agreement with Mexico. However, Napoleon III, the Emperor of France, saw opportunity in the upheaval in Mexico. In late 1861, French troops landed at Veracruz and began marching toward Mexico City. On May 5, 1862, known as Cinco de Mayo, the French were defeated by a smaller Mexican army at the Battle of Puebla, but the victory proved short-lived. Within a year, the French, aided by their conservative Mexican allies, had captured Mexico City. French success allowed the conservative Mexican faction to seek the creation of a pro-Catholic Mexican monarchy that they hoped would bring stability to the country. Napoleon put forth Maximilian of Austria as a suitable candidate, and the conservatives invited him to accept the throne. Despite initial misgivings, Maximilian eventually agreed, and in 1864, he and his wife, Charlotte of Belgium, arrived in Mexico. The new emperor and empress immediately found that their empire was bitterly divided between liberal and conservatives. In fact, it soon became apparent that Maximilian's reign would rely heavily on the large French army to maintain any semblance of control. As emperor, Maximilian tried to pursue policies that would appease both liberals and conservatives, and in the process, angered both sides. In addition, by 1866, Napoleon, bowing to international pressures and internal concerns, had begun to withdraw his troops from Mexico, leaving Maximilian isolated and largely powerless. Despite the loss of French support, Maximilian refused to abandon his few followers. Backed by a small army of 8,000 loyal Mexicans, he fought back against the advancing Republican forces. Finally, however, in May 1867, Maximilian was captured by the Republicans. Tried and found guilty, he was sentenced to death. Maximilian was executed by firing squad, along with 2 of his loyal generals, on June 19, 1867. His last words were, "May my blood which is about to be shed be for the good of the country. Viva Mexico, viva la independencia." The downfall of Maximilian signaled a dramatic change in Mexican politics. Benito Juarez and the liberals established a constitutional democracy, and Mexico freed itself from further European interference. This has been History Shorts. Thanks for watching.